I'm ready.
Andy is my brother, and he's brother to Bud, Bob, and Ricky. He is husband to Betty and father to Andy, Scott, and Karen. Grandfather to Christopher, Megan, Brian, Michael, Stephen, Tara, and Karen. Andy taught us all love, respect for others, especially Betty, the mother of his children. He was a teacher, advisor, mentor, friend, and confidant. When I was a little girl, I remember Andy coming home from his Navy trips, where he brought me back dolls from all over the world. I used to dream of traveling to far-off places because of his stories and pictures. I remember attending his wedding in Honesdale, Pennsylvania, and watching Andy and Betty profess their love for each other. The fall colors warmed our hearts. This week, Andy and Betty celebrate 50 years of marriage and love. Andy is a generous person who loved having his family close. He and Betty invited our mom and me to his home often. I remember the large summer picnics, playing croquet in the side yard, and the warm Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners around the dinner table on the home on Oak Ridge Road. He loved his grandkids. When I asked some of them what did they remember most, they said snapping his suspenders and the smell of his pipe and tobacco. Other memories the children have are Thursday nights at Frozen Ocean, hunting with his children and grandchildren, making venison sausage with his kids, and pasta dinners. Karen said his nickname on the internet was Pasta Pasta. Andy had a sense of humor. He had a twinkle in his eyes. I was a bit naive as a child. I would believe everything he said. Some of it, I found out later, was pure fiction. He was a great storyteller. I last spoke to Andy in February this year. He called to wish me a happy birthday. He said Betty reminded him it was my birthday. He said she is great with the details from when we were younger and never forgot my birthday. We talked about retiring and our plans for the future. He gave me insight into planning for retirement. Andy had a great faith in God to provide him and his family everything they need. That faith was passed down from our parents. I'll miss Andy, his stories, his love, his twinkle. We know he is with God, Mom and Dad, Ted, David, Jimmy, and Jean. I remember Brother David telling the story of passing over as getting on a beautiful sailboat and traveling to the other side of the ocean. We can't see him now, but one day we'll get to take the trip too and rest with God. Thanks for letting me share this all with you.
Thank you.